10 painfully obvious truths everyone forgets way too soon. You know how you can hear something 100 times in different ways before it finally gets through to you? The 10 truths about life discussed here fall firmly into that category, timeless lessons most of us likely learned years ago, and have been reminded of since, but for whatever reason we haven't fully grasped them yet. 1. The average human life is relatively short. We know deep down that life is short, and that death will happen to all of us eventually, and yet we are infinitely surprised when it happens to someone we know. Let that reminder be your wake-up call to live your life today. Don't ignore death, but don't be afraid of it either. Be afraid of a life you never lived because you were too afraid to take action. 2. To a great extent, you live the life you create for yourself. Your life is yours alone. Others can try to persuade you, but they can't decide for you. So make sure the path you decide to walk aligns with your own intuition and desires, and don't be scared to switch paths or pave a new one when it makes sense. Be productive and patient. And realize that patience is not about waiting, it's the ability to keep a good attitude while working hard for what you believe in. 3. Being busy doesn't mean being productive. Being busy rarely equates to productivity these days. Busy people outnumber productive people by a wide margin. Busy people are rushing all over the place and running late half of the time. Text messages, emails, and social media updates are blasting out of their smartphones like rockets, and their day planners are jammed to the brim with obligations. Their busy schedule gives them an elevated sense of importance. But it's all an illusion. They're like hamsters running on a wheel, for some kind of failure always occurs before success. Most mistakes are unavoidable. Learn to forgive yourself. It's not a problem to make them, it's only a problem if you never learn from them. If you're too afraid of failure, you can't possibly do what needs to be done to be successful. The solution to this problem is making friends with failure. 5. Thinking and doing are two very different things. Success never comes to look for you while you wait around thinking about it. You are what you do, not what you say you will do. Knowledge is basically useless without action. Good things don't come to those who wait, they come to those who work on meaningful goals. 6. You don't have to wait for an apology to forgive. Life gets much easier when you learn to accept the apologies you never received. The key is find some level of peace with every experience, positive or negative. It's realizing that grudges from the past are a perfect waste of today's growth and potential, and that holding one is like letting unwanted company live rent-free in your head. 7. Some people are simply the wrong match for you. You will only ever be as great as the people you surround yourself with, so be brave enough to let go of those who keep bringing you down. If someone makes you feel uncomfortable and insecure every time you're with them, for whatever reason, they're probably not close friend material. You don't have to exile them from your life, but you can give yourself space. 8. It's not other people's job to love and respect you, it's yours. It's important to be nice to others, but it's even more important to be nice to yourself. You really have to love and respect yourself to get anything done in the long run. Know your worth, even if they don't. Today, let someone love you just the way you are, as flawed as you might be, as unattractive as you sometimes feel, and as incomplete as you think you are. 9. What you own is not who you are. Stuff really is just stuff, and it has absolutely no bearing on who you are as a person. You're giving your life away to marketing and media trickery, which is created by big companies to ultimately motivate you to want to dress a certain way, look a certain way, and be a certain way. This is tragic, this kind of thinking. It's all just Hollywood brainwashing. What is real is you and your friends and your family, your loves, your highs, your hopes, your plans, etc. 10. Everything changes, every day. Embrace change, and realize it happens naturally and it can be managed. It won't always be easy at first, but in the end it will be worth it. However good or bad a situation is now, it will change. That's the one thing you can count on. So when life is good, enjoy it. Don't go looking for something better every second. Know it's your turn. Yes, it's your turn to forgive yourself if you've recently mishandled or forgotten one or more of the points above. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you've made, for the times you lacked clarity, for the missteps that created needless stress. These are all vital lessons, and what matters most right now is your willingness to start growing from them.
This is Quincy Caldwell. I approve this message.